It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers leader at quarterback. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in week 5 on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
On first down,
Crocker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go. And now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, 21.6 miles per hour.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
As we've seen over the years, offensive coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took it. And a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The Buccaneers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. A good pickup there, a 22.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
19,
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 5.
hot 70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
60 vices.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
That time a 9-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Yellow, Lonnie, Smith, red.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Opposite, green, switch, yellow.
On 1st and 10, Douglas. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go. Here we
In
go.
the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Douglas. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Here we go. Blue check. Black left. Check right. Check pink.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Right.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Douglas. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, guys.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now they'll switch it up here, look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let's go now.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
That one caught out wide by Boykin. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Look at my team. Pass the 50. Pass the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's out to the left flat and complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Okay,
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Alert! Reno! Ready!
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Douglas escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yellow, Lonnie, Smith, red.
On third and 2, Douglas. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Pulled in at the 24. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's a short, and now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield, and the Jags grab it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Up the middle they go. It's Marsh. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. That's Marsh.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. And linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now a handoff up the middle. Crocker, and a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Ready.
Back to throw. Douglas. His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Go! Cowboy 80! Go!
They'll run on 1st down. Marsh, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Ready, set!
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready!
They'll try to run this one in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Ready!
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready.
To throw again. Douglas. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Douglas. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Marsh. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't see their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Okay, ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cut my team, cut my team.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Marsh. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away.